So here we have considered 3 plants. So the 3 power plants of total capacity of 425 megawatts are scheduled for operation to supply the total system load of 300 megawatts. Okay. Find the optimum load scheduling if the plants have the following incremental cost characteristics and the generator constraints. Okay. So for each plant, incremental fuel cost is given and the generator constraints are also given. Incremental fuel cost of first plant is df1 by dp1 is equal to 30 plus 15 g1 pg1, df2 by dp2 is equal to 40 plus 0.20 pg2, df3 by dp3 is equal to 15 plus 0.18 pg3. For each generator, the limits are given here. So generator 1 has to be in between 25 megawatts to 125 megawatts. Generator 2 has to be in between 30 megawatts to 100 megawatts. And generator 3 has to be in between 50 megawatts and 200 megawatts. For every calculation, you have to check with these limits. If the generation is crossing its limit, then you have to set for the minimum or maximum limit. Then you have to proceed for the economic operation. So that is a important thing that you have to understand here. After solving, you have to check the limits. Otherwise, the economic operation will not be possible. So how to solve this type of problems? Again, very simple. The economic operation condition is lambda should be same for all the plants. So what do you mean by lambda here? Incremental fuel cost, df1 by dp1, IC. It can be called as IC. So IC of all the plants should be same. How can you equate these three for the 3 plants means? You can equate 1 with 2 or 1 with 3 or 2 with 3 or 1 with 2. So there is no problem. So I can solve like this. df1 by dp1 is equal to df2 by dp2. So we will get one equation. df2 by dp2 is equal to df3 by dp3. We will get another equation. And df1 by dp1 is equal to df3 by dp3. We will get 3 equations for solving 3 variables. Right? What is given here? The load is 300 megawatts. Right? So for this load, P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to 300 megawatts. Right. So solve these 3 equations here. You will get 3 unknowns, and with this one, you will get the load 300 megawatts. If you solve these 3, you will get the equations like Pg1 is equal to 103.23 megawatts, Pg2 is equal to 27.42 megawatts, Pg3 is equal to 169.35 megawatts. After solving this one, I got the results like this. So what is the next step to follow here? You have to cross check with the limits, constraints of the generations. So if I check with this Pg1 103.23 megawatts, so this is in between these limits, so it can be accepted. Whereas Pg2 is equal to 27.42 megawatts, so this is less than the minimum limit. So the minimum limit for the generator 2 is 30 megawatts and the maximum limit is 100 megawatts. But the obtained value is 27.42 megawatts, so which cannot be accepted here. Okay. So what we have to do here? We need to set for the nearest value of the constraint. That means what is the nearest value for this one? The nearest value is the minimum value. Hence you have to set the value for 30 megawatts only. So you should not write for 27.42 megawatts because the minimum constraint for the generator is 30 megawatts only. So when it is less than the least value or greater than the highest value, you set the values of the generators for minimum and maximum conditions. Okay. So therefore the Pg2 will be here 30 megawatts only, it is fixed. And Pg3 you got is 169.35 megawatts. So this will be in this limit only. Then you can accept this one as a economic operation. Right? Since Pg2 value obtained is lower than the permissible value, then 30 megawatts only considered. Right? So fixing up of Pg2 at 30 megawatts and rescheduling the remaining generators will be like this. 30 plus 0.15 Pg1 df1 by dp1 for obtaining Pg1. Anyway, Pg2 is known 30 megawatts and we have to calculate Pg1 and Pg3. So equate these two equations, 30 plus 0.15 Pg1 is equal to 15 plus 0.18 Pg1. Then you'll get Pg1 and Pg2. The Pg1 value will be 101.1818 megawatts and Pg3 value will be 168.182 megawatts. Okay, so this is a way to calculate for a economic load scheduling for 3 plants, Pg1, Pg2 and